I got home at 3 a.m. The second water hit me from the shower, I knew something was off. My husband, Lucas Thomas, was a military academy instructor, built like a tank, disciplined as hell, and he always took cold showers. But tonight, the water was hot, finally warming it up for me. I asked. He paused, then gave me a little salute. Copy that, ma'am. Won't forget again. I smiled. But when I stepped toward the shower, I saw two overlapping handprints on the glass door, and on the floor, a strand of long, dark hair. Not mine. It hit me like a truck. My husband was cheating, and he'd brought her into our bathroom. I fought the urge to throw up and snapped a photo. Sent it to my cousin Brooke at the academy. Dark hair. About 5 to 3. Find her. 50 grand. She texted back instantly. I'll drag that bitch out myself. I stared at those handprints. I could almost see them going at it. 5 years of marriage. Lucas Thomas had been perfect. Military family background. Charming. Treated me like I was his whole world. Never in a million years did I think we'd end up here. My phone buzzed. A photo from Brooke. Lucas surrounded by students. A girl crouched in front of him. Petite, long hair, baby face, big round eyes. Even through that grainy shot, you could tell she was young and glowing. She was smiling up at him like he hung the moon. I sucked in a breath. The air felt like ice in my lungs. Brooke kept texting. That's Summer Hayes, senior in the med school surgery program. She's in Lucas's class this semester. Disgusting. Goes to show you really can't judge a book by its cover. I wired her the money. Don't do anything crazy. I'll handle this myself. By the time Lucas woke up, I had my game face on. He noticed my dark circles. Didn't sleep well? I wanted to throw Summer's name in his face right then, but I just smiled. Jet lag's killing me. He gently pushed me back onto the bed and kissed my forehead. Shouldn't have woken you last night. Get some rest. I'll call you when breakfast is ready. Still the perfect Lucas Thomas. At breakfast, I watched him rush through his food. Don't you have the day off? Medical department's running a drill. I need to be there. He stood to leave, but I said quietly, forgetting what day it is. He froze. Checked the date. His face fell. I forgot, Ava. I'm so sorry we were supposed to visit your dad's grave together, but the drill's been scheduled forever. I laughed inside. Go ahead. I actually want to talk to Dad alone today. Lucas took off for the academy. After a quick cemetery visit, I happened to swing by just as the medical drill was happening on the sports field. Lucas blew his whistle. All right. Everyone pair up for first aid practice. Students scrambled to find partners, but one girl stood alone in the middle. Someone shouted, hey instructor, who's gonna give Summer CPR? Who else? Anyone touches her, instructor would lose his mind. Summer made a face at her classmates through the laughter. You guys are gross. My conscience is clean. It was just a trauma drill. Totally innocent. Lucas cleared his throat. All right, knock it off. It's just a demo. He motioned for Summer to lie down in front of him. Then he bent down and kissed her. I went cold all over. Lucas casually stood up, pressed his hands on Summer's chest. After mouth to mouth, apply pressure rhythmically. Someone laughed. Hey Summer, thought you said CPR was pure? Why's your face so red? Summer shot back from the ground. You'd blush too if Lucas touched you. Bet you're jealous he didn't. Everyone cracked up. Lucas didn't say a word to shut it down. He just smiled at her like she was the cutest thing ever. My hands shook on the steering wheel. I waited until dinner to spot Summer again. She was giggling with her roommates, loud enough to hear from across the cafeteria. He invited you to dinner and you said no? Playing innocent much? She's just playing hard to get. Summer coughed dramatically. That's not true. We're not even close. Stop spreading rumors. I almost laughed out loud. Not close? Not close enough to fool around in my bathroom? In my bed? If they were any closer, would they invite me to watch? I walked right past the crowd and sat at a table facing them. My makeup, hair, clothes. Summer clocked immediately. I wasn't a student. A flash of nerves crossed her face. Then she smiled. Can I help you? The cafeteria's not that full. We don't need to share tables. I cut straight to it.